Right, review time for Godzilla. Nope. Right, review time for King Kong versus Godzilla. Um, it's an interesting one. It's not. I wouldn't say the main battle's good, but I don't really care about much else about the movie. Like, I don't know. There's not a very good. The human plot's not very good, which is it's hard to get right. I know in a Godzilla movie, like it's very. I feel like that's the hardest part to kind of fix or do right is a good plot. Um, there's a good plot for the humans. Because kaiju just go smash kaiju together. It's like cool, job done. They look great. Uh, but yeah, I feel like it's harder to do a good movie for that. Um, yeah, and it's got some weird. It's like the first one. It's the first one in color, which is cool. It's a plus. It's the first one in the '60s. Um, it's it's the first one with King Kong. Toho will do another movie with King Kong, but it won't have Godzilla in it. King Kong escapes, so I may have to watch that at some point. Um, it's got some weird American voice acting in it. It's or not voice acting, like acting. Like it's voice acting. No, it's like acting. Well, taking this voice acting in the American cut. Um, but overall, it's good. It's very much a break from the first two movies, which the first one very dark. The second one is a little lighter, but not as light as this one. In some of the silliness of the fights between Godzilla and King Kong, those can get a little silly. But I don't know. Overall, but they're kind of fun. Like I can understand a kid like loving this movie because it's dumb. It's dumb fun. Like watching those two fight each other and be silly and stuff. So it's obviously clearly rubber suits and all that stuff, but whatever, it still looks cool. And some of the model work is exceptional. I say my favorite part is probably the bit where Godzilla breaks out of the ice. That model looks amazing, probably because the model is massive because it's got to contain like a human in Godzilla suit, so it's got to be quite a big model. Um, I say that is one of my favorite bits of the movie, just because how it just looks great. I'm not. See, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fight between King Kong versus Godzilla. Like the first bit is a bit like it takes a little too long to get there. I don't think it's that great. It looks a little bit more silly. Like it's very silly, which it this is my third Showa era Godzilla movie, so I think this is like what the movies are going to be for the next 12 other movies, which is fair enough. But yeah, I look forward to trying this out. Um, I think overall I'll give it a green. Like again, it's the human plot. Take it or leave it. Not a big fan. The human plots, it's there. It just serves to kind of smush Godzilla and King Kong together, basically. Try and go, hey, you two fight. Um, that's really what it's there for. It's obviously got some racist stuff in it, which kind of looks like blackface. So it's not great there. Overall, yeah, give it a green. We'll go green because I think overall as a package it's good. There's some very drawn out moments, but I think that is just a product of its time. Where I'm someone of this era where it's we are easily distracted and we kind of need help with that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I don't. I don't know. Sank in my head that it's just I can't like go. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I like it, but I don't know if I love it. If you know what I mean. So but it's less of a like an average. It's more average. It's more good than average, is what I mean. That's what I mean. Words are hard. So yeah, give it a go shot if you haven't seen it. Um, I think either cut is good. I don't have a problem with the American cut this time around. I think because it just kind of does. You have like a couple of characters who are there basically to just do exposition rather than have it fall entirely on the main cast, which is kind of good in some regards because you don't see as much bad dubbing. Um, yeah, if you haven't seen it, go give it a watch. I would highly recommend it. There's not a whole lot missing from the American cut. Because I think I can tell what's missing. Well, I have seen both, but I mean, like, because the Japanese cut, I think it uses stuff from the American cut, from what I can tell, because it does dips in quality when it's the scenes that aren't in the American version. I'll have to. I do want to do a bit of research on that, but I think that's the case from what I can see. Um, Hopefully the rest of them don't do that because I think the rest of the movies I've got are all Japanese cuts. Nothing else is like American cuts. So yeah, give it a shot. And we'll see you for the next video. Next video will be Mothra, the original Mothra film, because the next film is Mothra versus Godzilla, and since I kind of need to see, I have to see Mothra's fight before I have to see Mothra before I see Godzilla. That's what I mean, because well, firstly I own the movie and I haven't seen it yet myself, so I really want to see that because that looks that set I've got is it looks so good. I'll pop it out when we watch it, and then Mothra versus Godzilla, two back-to-back movies that I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, I'll see you next time. See you then. Hopefully, come check it out. Well, listen to the other commentaries. I got two commentaries for this movie because I got the American cut and the Japanese cut. So if you haven't seen those ones, give them those a watch. Yeah, pop them in the background. You can just listen to me ramble on about random shit. So yeah, if you don't want to, that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, well check. Come on, go check out my videos. Go on, be a pal. I'll be your friend.